Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. Before we get into today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you never miss out on an upload, and leave a comment below saying I subscribed and hello, and I'll always say hi back. With all of that said and done, let's jump into the video.
It's time to do.
What's going on, guys? We are back with our first place undefeated locals champion, Rory. Rory was playing Flu, and you went undefeated with the birdies. It's a pet format, right? You got Pearly, you got Unchained, which is the dogs, and you got Flu, which is the birds.
If you ever keep a bird as a pet that looks like this, you're a bad person.
There's something wrong with you. Cool. Let's talk about your matchups, if you can remember them.
Not very well. I versed...
It was 4 rounds?
Yes, I versed Trap Tricks.
Yep.
That's about the only one I remember.
Trap Tricks, Blank, something. Infernoble.
And Spriggans, and I don't remember.
And then the final round you had...
would have been Pearly.
Pearly. Cool. Very cool. Alright, well let's jump into the deck. We'll go to the main deck. So what have we got? What's the spice? Teach us about the hidden goo that is the Flu.
A lot of spice. You have small birds and big birds in Flu. For small birds, I ran 3 Rabina because it's the best one. 3 Eglin because it's the second best one. 2 Tokan because I like small birds. And 1 Stree. The reason I wasn't on 1 and 1 is the second copy was going to be a copy of Samorg, which just lets you chain block, but instead I ran 2 Token, which is fine because map is a broken card, and if you find a little bird to banish for map so you can summon Rabina, you're a happy person. So 9 small birds in total. For big birds that we search with Eglin, I ran 3 M-Pen. Some people only run 2. They're crazy. 3 M-Pen is pretty alright because you don't care if you open this. It just means your Eglin search can be either your Avian or your Riser, and then you just have an M-Pen for free. It's really easy to get 2 tributes, and so if you open the M-Pen anyway and you can't get to 2 tributes, it just means you don't have to make Eglin on your opponent's turn to get to these guys. So I didn't hate it. I liked M-Pen. It's cracked. Rise is the most busted card you've ever seen in your life, especially when you get the continuous spell. You tribute your opponent's card, you loop 3. They get very sad very quickly. And Avian was actually, I don't know, I didn't love Avian, but I didn't hate it either. You wouldn't run anything else, so meh. That's the big birds, all 5 of them. And then for the other Flu cards, 3 map and a terraforming. This field spell is insane. It lets you chain block your Flus, play without using your actual normal, and make your opponent ever fear using their normal. It is crazy. Max out on this card. If you do not, you are insane. 3 Advent because it lets you dodge Impermanent Veiler, and also it gets you map. We want map in our hand. Map is a good card. And then your one-ofs. 1 continuous spell, I forget its name every time, like Unexplored Winds, and then 1 Dreaming Town. Sometimes I run 2 of this, sometimes I run 2 of this. I decided not to because I decided to be good and not need more than 1 of them. There's an argument that you would like to open this, but I don't know. I just run 1 of each, it's fine. You search it when you need it off of M-Pen anyway. And then we have our consistency cards. 3 Duality, you don't special summon. This is a free search, pretty much. 3 Pot of Prosperity. I considered also playing 2 Extravagance, but I felt that might be a little overkill. And also, you can't Prosby if you extrav, and you can't extrav if you Prosby, so I decided just to play these 6. They're the best ones.
You didn't let the Intrusive Thought win.
I didn't let the Intrusive Thought win.
Good
Instead
point.
of 2 extrav, in our non-engine, I played 2 Talons.
This is correct.
Because that's all I had space for.
Yeah.
If I had this 40 cards, I'm not playing 41. 2 Talons. Should it be 3?
I think the ratio of 2 is better.
It was fine. You want to see it sometimes, but not all the time. And then my other ones, they were all board breaker-ish. 3 evenly, 3 Book of Eclipse. This one's very funny because it lets you sometimes when you're, and I actually did this to someone, they searched Nib off a Gallant Granite. So I had Book of Eclipse in my hand, proceeded to play my turn, knowing full well when they went to nib me, I can eclipse, and then the nib does nothing. Very funny. Also lets you play through Veilers and Imperms because you can tribute your face down, so you don't really care.
Big brain.
And then 3-dimensional shifter because, haha,
You're gross.
that it's a gross card. I wish I could run 6, but I can't. So that's the main deck. 40 lovely
This man
cards.
dodged a bullet.
He kind of did. The extra deck is completely useless. Sometimes things that come up. This guy can let you get to this guy, that can let you get to this guy. Didn't do it once. XYZs. This can sometimes search something. Never did it. These two can let you get to these 3. Never did it. These are all just prosperity targets, really. These are other things that I was like, one day maybe they might come up. None of them ever come up. I don't know. I just banish them all the time. So like, it banish these ones first, and then banish the other ones.
This is a good pearly card.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot special summon. My side deck was half war crimes, half not war crimes. Ash Blossom, because sometimes the cards that, like, I don't know, sometimes Shifter's not great, so I ran Ash. It just meant I could put it into pretty much anything. So it was like my fallback option if nothing else worked. A Harpies and 2 Storm, because they're essentially the same thing, but I can only run 2 of this. I hate back row.
.com.
Droll. This card destroys my deck, but in theory, it might destroy yours more, so, you know. Droll's toxic. Sometimes I play my turn, I have Droll in hand, they go to do something, I Droll them, I win. It's simple. And then, for the evil going first cards, 3-dimensional barrier, and 3 Harpy's Feather Storm.
Gross.
I did this against the Pearly player, and they scooped very quickly. Turns out being not able to use monster effects matters. There are arguments that you can do weird builds where you main this and triple tactics thrust. I don't own thrust, so I just side decked it. But you could be really evil and main it. The other thing you can do in the extra, if you for some reason feel like special summoning, put a Harpy Conductor in so you can use this from your hand. Then you are truly evil.
Ooh, okay.
But other than that, I think I maxed out on my war crimes, so
Very cool.
that's about it.
Well, thank you very much, Rory. Do you have a single shout out?
Shout out to Konami, thank you. I got to keep Shifter. Yippee.